Do you find yourself spending countless hours creating content only just to feel stuck and overwhelmed? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you an amazing solution because it's time to create your very own content and brand playbook. Let's get started. I'm going to provide you with a link below this video to get a simple Google Sheet started. You can use any project management tool that you prefer, but the key is to keep everything in one place. So as a starting point, we're going to use a Google Sheet. This Google Sheet is protected, so you will need to make a copy for yourself. You can go to File, Make a Copy, or download as an Excel document. When you click on Make a Copy, you can then save it to your own Google Drive. This Google Sheet has 4 tabs on it. The first tab is to define and clarify your content pillars. These are often categorized on your blog menu or on your social media profile. It's basically the topics that you talk about often. And the best content pillars for any business are the ones that are easily related to their lead magnets and their products, the services that they sell. So as an example, this content pillar is fitness and wellness for an audience who lacks time for working out, because we offer a quick home workout guide, because our audience wants to achieve their fitness goals at home, even though they don't have a lot of time. And alternatively, if they did not use our suggested product of a quick workout at home, they'd probably miss out on that healthier lifestyle that they want. So your job on this tab is to fill out your content pillars. What are the topics in general that you talk about in your business related to your products and services, or related to the things that your audience struggles with? Now let's get your brand templates and assets organized on the Templates tab. This sheet is where you can insert examples and links to the templates that you need to use most often in your business through all different types of content and resources. You don't need every template on this tab, but the ones you reuse often should be included here, including maybe your logo and maybe your email header. If there's a template for that you love to use and you regularly switch out the images using Canva or something along those lines, you'll want to insert that template in here so that it's next to these other tabs that you're going to use in your process. So for example, if I have Instagram story templates I really like to use for my Instagram stories, I'm going to go to Insert Image in Cell, and go and locate an image of those templates. I've inserted this Instagram story into the cell, and now I'm going to go grab the Canva link to paste in here. When I'm on a Canva file and I want to get the link to put into my playbook, I click on Share. You'll click on Brand Templates. You'll click on Publish, and it's going to give you a link, and you'll go ahead and click it. Let's just test that link. When you click on the link, it sends you to the template, and you can either edit the template or use the template for a new design. I like to use templates for a new design. That way I keep the original intact. Back on the Brand Templates tab, we're going to go ahead and paste the link. So now anytime I come to create an Instagram story, I've got a place to simply click and open up a new design. You'll want to finish this process here so that everything is located in one place. Having everything in one document alongside your content pillars and your content planner and your process is going to make a big difference in your workflow. Speaking of workflows, we should move on to the Process tab. On this tab, you will want to establish clear workflows for yourself to streamline your content creation process and break each process down into bite-sized tasks and create checklists. I've included a couple for blog posts, social media, and email newsletters, but you could create your own. And if you have some notes or links that you want to include on the side here, you can do that. Speaking of the process of creating content, that's what you're here for. So we're going to go to the Content Planner. And this is where you're going to insert your content ideas and plan your content. Now that you have your process in one place, as well as a reminder of what kinds of content you should be creating content around, as well as links to your templates all in one place, your workflow is suddenly much easier. So when you're planning your content, you can do them by week or by month. I've got this set up at 5 weeks. You can add to it as you continue, or you can save it again as a new month. So in order to do that, you can simply copy these rows, right click, and insert 5 rows. Then highlight it again, right click, copy, and go ahead and paste. And you can add to that, or instead of that, you could, let's go back. You could copy this tab by clicking on duplicate and name it by month. So when it comes to your content creation workflow, you will come to this tab and insert your content idea and maybe even outline some steps in the outline area and insert what suggested product you want to include in that content if you're going to have any kind of call to action for a lead magnet or a product. If you have a rough draft or a link to the rough draft or the content after you've created it, you can insert a link to that right here. On any given week, you might post on your blog and post on Instagram. You may even plan content for Facebook or TikTok. If that's the case, you can insert more rows and add more platforms. This column is also where you can put the date. And when you're finished with a week, you can also highlight the week, go to View, Group, and group all of those rows. And when you hit that, it'll close that section and you can move on to the next week. So what I like to tell members of the content membership is I like to start with a blog and let that inform the rest of the content that I'm going to create for my social media. Speaking of the content membership, I would love to help you elevate your playbook. And I'd love to show you how an iRemix member can supercharge their content creation inside of the playbook using the membership. The first thing to do is generate your content ideas with our content generator. You can come here to the members vault on iRemix and go to monthly captions. This is where we release all of the new captions each month. You'll go ahead and go to the most recent one. And inside this sheet is content ideas and caption templates. Or you can actually generate even more detailed ideas by clicking on the caption templates generator on each of them. You can familiarize yourself with the instructions, or you can just click on generator. And it's going to take you to the generator tab. And this is where those same content hooks and caption templates are. But this time, you can insert pain points, products, goals, and alternatives in here, and it will auto-populate your actual niche topics into the captions. So if you'll recall back on our pillar tab, we did some of this work already. If I want to create content this week on the fitness and wellness topics, I'll go ahead and copy these. And I will take it over to the generator and I will right click and paste. Once it's pasted in there, it will fill out those items and I can actually drag it down and it'll fill out all of them. And this includes a month of captions. So if I just want to do a week, I can just do 7. Then once I've done that, you can see there's also image suggestions in this column. I can copy these, right click, copy, and take it back to my playbook. Go to my content planner, right click, paste special values. And now I have my content ideas filled in with my pillars. I could have copied those columns as well. So I could have easily just copied all of these and that would have been just fine. So if I go here, paste special values, there you go. Now I can put dates on these and start planning it. And I have a tab for all of my templates, and so on. Speaking of templates, if you'll recall, on the planner and on the generator, there are image ideas. Each caption and content idea comes with suggested images and templates where you get to access thousands of templates and 10,000 plus stock photos all inside of the membership related to these content prompts. So this particular prompt suggests carousels, maybe a list or a value template. If I click on the first link, it's going to send you to the templates on Ivory Mix. So here are the carousels on Ivory Mix. I can look for one that feels appropriate to use or create a template for. I click download, use template, and now I can modify this template for my first content idea. And if I like it enough to keep using it, I can also share it and put it on my templates tab. So if you'll recall, you can hit share, brand template, publish, copy the link, go back to my templates tab, and this time I can put in carousel and paste that link. I'll also want to insert an image here so that I know when I come back to this tab what this link is sending me to. But that's not all. On the membership, you can access stock photo sets. So if you would like to build out your brand with specific sets of stock photos, you can come to the collections and look for sets of stock photos. If you just need one stock photo, you can search up here in the search bar, or you can go to Members Vault and pick a photo. This is going to take you to the search area where you can type in keywords or choose certain colors you want to filter the photos by, with people, without people, or specific niches. So if I want just green photos, I can click on green if that's my brand, and you'll be presented with photos with green in them. And that's actually not all. You can save time on your suggestions for products and lead magnets through our PLR. Back on the website, if you go to the Members Vault, there is a whole PLR section. These are products that you can sell. If you're looking to expand your product library, create a lead magnet, there are many PLR here for you to rebrand and resell or include with products that you already create. Linked below this video is another thing that I'm going to recommend you create and put in your templates tab, and that is a mood board. You'll want to make sure you have a logo for your brand, as well as fonts that you will consistently use in your business so that when you create templates and use templates, you know what fonts and colors to modify. So having consistency in your brand will help you create a more standout business. So you can modify and create your own mood board based on your brand colors and visual inspirations. I have 3 suggestions here for you of different color palettes and font combinations, as well as if you need to create your own logo, examples of how you might go about it. And I've included that below this video. And once you're done, you can include that on your templates. I also recommend on Canva, once you've set up your brand on a mood board and know what your fonts and colors are, is go to the brand kit on Canva, which is located on the left-hand side, and set up your brand kit. This is all of your colors and all of your fonts located in one place on Canva. So it's much easier for you to modify templates. Let me show you what I mean. When you're on a template and you need to modify it for your brand, you will come over to the brand section on the left-hand side inside the design, and your brand kit will be located here. And you can simply click on your color palette and shuffle through to see which version of your color palette you like on this template. If you need to modify the fonts, you can do that. To do that, you go to Designs, you go to Styles, and your brand kit will be at the top, and you'll click on your brand fonts, and it'll modify all the fonts within the template to your brand. Then the only thing left to do is insert your on-brand images or stock photos that you want to use from the Ivory Mix membership. Last but not least, I do want to mention the masterclasses inside of the Ivory Mix content membership. You'll go to the Members Vault, and there's lots here on this section, but if you just go over to the right-hand side, there's a list of masterclasses. You can click on masterclasses and it's going to take you to all of them where you can explore various different masterclasses and topics for social media, making money, growing your audience, and so on. So if you need to develop a new process in your business for your content playbook, you can go here, learn about it, develop your process, and create a simple system for yourself. And there you have it. You are ready to take your content creation to the next level inside of the Profitable Content membership.